This must be the red fungus Amaru mentioned in his letter. It's obviously deadly. I need to get the cannon into the right position. Trinity must have put these here. They should still be functional. I have to get rid of that barrier. My dearest Sairi, I am leaving this for you here at the gateway to my greatest fear, in case I do not return. Trinity have, on more than one occasion, offered me the opportunity to join their number, and for several reasons I've delayed giving them a final answer. But I can delay no longer. They can provide the resources we need to feed Paititi and rescue our city from this terrible famine. So I put my fears aside, willing to risk even my very life for our people. And if I should pay the ultimate price, know that I did so with pride and with no regrets. Your loving brother, always, Amaru.
Oh, shit!
The gate wasn't just for protection. It was to hide this tomb, and Amaru knew it was here. The spores are too deadly to cross, but I can't pry my way through that barrier. This is here for a reason. It must be useful somehow. This is here for a reason. It must be useful somehow. There are 2 lanes and a sledge can be placed in either of them. There are 2 lanes and a sledge can be placed in either of them. There are 2 lanes and a sledge can be placed in either of them. There are 2 lanes and a sledge can be placed in either of them. I'm gonna have to be quick. God, so many bodies. I have to avoid those spores. As anticipated, Amaru has completed the 6th seal in exemplary fashion. In fact, he has earned the highest recorded score in the history of this trial, a testament not only to his considerable skill, but to his formidable determination. I judge him to be a more than worthy successor to my position. Signed, Dr. Dominguez. It's not a name. It's the title given to Trinity's leader. P.S. We will at once provide Paititi with the food necessary to relieve the famine, as promised to Amaru in exchange for committing to our cause. This entire construction is a test for the leadership of Trinity. If Amaru had fully committed to Trinity sooner, they would have given him the food then, before Sairi went hunting and got killed. I will never hesitate again. Amaru was making a promise to his dead brother in a language no other Paititian could read. There is one person who can confirm all of this for me.
being had? Dr. Kuchu.
Techtukaten bakan, takashtak bashkashtik?
I think so. More than I was expecting.
Beyambash katukultike.
Did you ever see Amaru back here after the famine?
Letzo kukimil ditsine? Tinwalach techmatech upatikubao. Lekakim sairi, yambash shankimi chamaru. Mauch lelo, sunahulak junten weye, tzog lelo makasunahi. Tukubach tulaka luyolti kilik shunesahil kukulkan.
Thank you. You've been more helpful than I can say. Koryanka was right. This wheel is important to Amaru. It might be the most precious thing he owns. We have no reason and no right to keep it from him.
Bila witch.
'30th of November, 1603. With a local man as a guide, Lopez, the soldiers, and I set out from the city before first light. Just as well, as a terrible flu began to spread through the population. Lopez is convinced this artifact does not lie in the city itself, but somewhere just outside. I asked if it was not somewhat hypocritical to enlist the help of those loathsome people. Do not loathe them, he said, any more than you would these molosses. They are all creations of the Lord our God, as are we. I told him I was stunned to hear him speak in this fashion, but he took my hands and we prayed. The energy of his faith ran from him to me, until I felt the chains of doubt fall from my heart. Give this to him. Amaru!
What did that insolent priest want? What? How? Give me that!
You're back. What have you learned?
Too much, I think.
What happened?
I returned the cipher wheel to Amaru. Its messages have no value to the rebellion. The wheel is personal. A keepsake that represents Amaru's love for his brother Sairi. The codes point to various dead drops the brothers had, hidden throughout the city. One of them contained food which he'd gotten from Trinity to help during the famine. But Sairi never received the message, because by then he'd already died.
Amaru wasn't always the man he is now.
Whatever his faults, he still believes in doing what's best for Paititi.
I know. He's always held this city and the people in it close to his heart.
Along with his regrets.